But anything Larry June, I'm playing it.
I love that dude so much.
Love Larry June. Dude, that would be dope.
Mm-hmm.
That would be dope. Having that on.
Yeah, you know Fendi Sean from the noir movement, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, him and we have like such an affinity and respect for that dude. So like,
dog, I can understand why.
We're really trying to fucking get in with that guy.
I was watching a couple of interviews with him, and the way he laid out his work structure, was super dope to me. Like, he really treats it like a job. Like, I'm gonna get up, cool. I'm gonna do this for an hour. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna do this for an hour. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna make a beat for an hour. I'm gonna go get my kid. We're gonna go on a bike ride. And that's the end of my day. Like, I've submitted a verse. I laid a verse. I made a beat. I went back to one. Okay, cool. I was there for 5 hours. Did what I needed to do. We gonna go ride bikes.
That's right.
And sip orange juice and be healthy like on a punk bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Just being healthy, happy, and just rich at heart. I love
like,
that.
Larry June is low-key the reason why I cycle so much.
Man. He's the reason why I still skateboard and longboard and shit.
he makes it cool to be a grown man on a bike
and be athletic.
And cool. Just be healthy. Like, it's cool. That's
him
the
and
new
Action
gangster.
Bronson. And Wiz. It's cool to be a UFC fighter and be a pro lifter.
Seeing Action Bronson on doing Joe Rogan's workout.
Yeah.
That was dope.
He
I
ate
love
that shit up, though.
Oh, man. Man, he was hurting. Look, you could tell.
Yeah.
He was like, okay, Joe.
Action
You're a
Bronson
beast.
is a fucking unit, bro. Like, but he's lost and transformed so nicely.
Yeah. Like, his transformation has been something to admire as a person who's gone through a lot of heavy drinking, a lot of heavy drug use, a lot of missteps in life, and then you go, oh, okay, I figured it out. Now here's where I'm going. And to see that transition, to see him transform himself into the man he is, it's a dope journey.
Indeed.
It's a dope journey. All right, we're about to get
inspiring.
this thing. It is. It's super inspiring, man. We're going to start this thing off with some intro music here.
I love that.
From our brother.
While I am him, no need to pretend. 30 years on this planet, I made more enemies than I make friends. So can you tell me why you believe them? They fucking heathens, and they just scheming on the low in the end. But you call him your partner, who's causing them problems? He'll never solve, never there to defend.
Not me doing cameraman. Hold on. You're right.
Now all that shit you talking, nigga, trust me, I really don't care. I don't care. It's probably best you keep it walking, nigga. Oh no, you cannot compare. You better look in the mirror. I keep my mind on money, nigga, and I always say for them boys over there, over there. I pray they gotta understand me, my nigga. If they don't, I'll make it clear. Yeah, I'll make it clear. Fucking all of my John, these niggas keep ringing my line. I ain't got no time to recline, so why would I even try? Fucking all of my John, these niggas ain't hitting my line. I ain't got no time to recline, so why would I even try? Hey, I'ma make it clear for you. Yeah, I'ma make it clear for you. And I'ma make it clear for you. Ay, I'ma make it clear for you. You can't walk up in these shoes, now you don't sit up in my chair. Always kept it 100, changing up fraudulence. I smell it in the air. Pillow talking here, hustling. I smell it when I see it, fraudulence in the air. See me keep on rocking my John, I ain't got no time to respond. I keep on calling my line, why would I even try? Cut me fucking my John, and she keep on ringing my line. I ain't got no time to reply, so why would I even try? All that shit you talking, nigga, trust me, I really don't care. I don't care. It's probably best you keep it walking, nigga. Oh no, you cannot compare. You better look in the mirror. I keep my my mind on money, nigga. I say, fuck them boys over there, over there. I pray they understand me, my nigga. And if they don't, I'll make it real clear. I'll make it real clear. Y'all niggas really want something for nothing, that's right. You sleeping during the day and sleep at night. Now all my niggas got a green thumb. They either blowing flowers or counting them dollars, and that means something. I be on the countryside, I be trying to get away. Ain't try to catch me outside, yeah, I came to play. Go ahead and play around. Loyalty and honesty is what the fuck you stay around. It scares me when your planes, they start to shut up. Then take a peek, you can't be blind, make me fucking wonder. And as you paint your pain through that window pane, it starts to crack from the lightning and the thunder. It's probably monopoly, that's the way it gotta be. Claim to be the bomb like a Saudi bee. No shade, trust me when I say how they look at me the same way. I'ma probably be the next one that they target. All that shit you talking, nigga, trust me, I really don't care. I don't care. It's probably best you keep it walking, nigga. Oh no, you cannot compare. You better look in the mirror. I keep my mind on money, nigga, and I always say for them boys over there, over there. I pray they gotta understand me, my nigga. If they don't, I'll make it clear. Yeah, I'll make it clear.
Yeah. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's Season 4, Episode 2 of the Growing with Drewski Podcast. It's your host, Big Drewski. And I've got somebody very, 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 very special in the building. As of last week, you guys do know my brother Foster was on, or as artist name, The Vision. His artist name is The Vision, so we're going to stick to that. The Vision was on last week, and he shouted out I think one of the best drummers in Vegas that I've seen personally myself. And today, now, I've heard him play one of his songs individually, and this was, I forgot what venue it was.
Taverna Costera.
Was it Taverna Costera?
Rooftop?
No, it wasn't a rooftop. I think it was the one that was in Henderson, that venue over by the Smiths.
Moonlight.
I saw you at Moonlight.
Okay.
And I shot some stuff for Los and everything like that. And you guys performed songs individually. Mm-hmm. And so we got to see you individually as an artist. And that's who I want to introduce today. So G on drums, or Genarro Florio?
Genarro Florio.
Yep. Florio. Mm-hmm. The individual artist here today. And what is your specialty of music, sir, that you want to introduce to the world?
My specialty of music is a grandiose crossover. I don't have a singular, but if I had to narrow it down to 3, I would say funk, R&B, and like neo soul. Like funk, R&B, and neo soul, and that still has the, of course, ability to cross over and have different interpretations. Because as a professional Latin jazz drummer growing up, like, I want to be able to fulfill like the non-limited desires of creation.
I feel you on that.
That I don't have just yet. Like, I don't have any limitations.
That's super dope.
So like, why not just have all the crossover abilities?
Like, right, be able to jump into everybody. That's super dope. Man, neo soul, funk, and a little bit of R&B mixed into one. Man, that sounds super interesting. When did you find your musical talent?
Man, I didn't find it. My grandfather did when I was at least 7, 8 years old. And it was encouraged by grandparents to my parents on my mother's side that I needed to play an instrument, because I was constantly listening to anything of a rhythmic stature.
Right.
Like no matter what the rhythm could be, it can come from any instrument, and I would mimic it either with my mouth or my hands. So
if it had a beat, you were finding it.
Yeah, if it had a beat, if it had a cool groove, it had tone, it caught my attention, I wanted to learn it young.
Super dope.
And so drums came about first.
Okay, see, with me, it was the saxophone.
Lit.
And I kind of just picked up on it.
Mm-hmm.
My dad was like, just get in there and just try it. And I tried it. And then all of a sudden, I was first chair in the band, and I fell in love with it. And, oh, man, I still kind of like side play to this day, like not professionally, because I don't like – that's one part of me I've never like put out in the world is like I play saxophone, but I'm really I love jazz saxophone.
I never knew that about you.
Yeah,
that's so great.
Everybody like film a tech head podcast host. But yeah, on my spare time, I pick up an alto saxophone sometimes and I let it rip.
Oh, that's great, man.
Yeah,
yeah.
And that was encouraged by my father. So father, grandfather, grandparent influence in music. I love it. Because
your parents played music?
Oh, my dad tried to play guitar. My mom played guitar and a little bit of piano.
Oh, man.
Like just around the house, like strumming along stuff, just like freestyling.
Mm-hmm.
So it was in the house. Music was definitely in the house. My dad was a tech head. So any music equipment that came out, like it was the first thing in the house. It was like, and he was there tinkering with it, and I would just watch him do stuff. When Sherwin Vegas speakers came out and Rockford Fosgates, he was like one of the first to have them.
Right.
And so I knew about like car amps and just anything musical. Like we always played music in the house. There was never a dull moment of silence in my house. And so
that's great.
When it came to sixth grade and extracurriculars, it was like, all right, try band. And then all of a sudden I was just blaring away. And they didn't understand it. Like my parents still don't understand to this day how I don't practice.
Right.
And it's like I do practice in my own way. I'm still repeating the same song over and over and over. It's practice. But they don't ever see the sheet music in front of me. And that's where they freak out. And they're like, how do you know the song? And I'm just like, I don't know.
Shit, tonal listening, tonal transcriptions, that's all.
It just worked.
Mm-hmm.
It just worked. And man, it's dope to hear that family influence in music is what drew you to music.
I don't have many musicians in my family, but the ones that do, they definitely made their mark in the music community. Whether if it was like for other artists and big artists, because a big shout out to my godmother and my cousin, like my first cousin, Melanie Galliardo. And she is a professional masterclass vocal coach and vocal healer, I'll call her, because she healed Morgan Wallen's vocal cords and got him to be able to go on this huge world tour, which she's on with him right now. And she just got back from Germany, Denmark, London, Ireland, and all those great places, and Scotland and stuff.
That's awesome.
And I just seen her, just last month, and my girlfriend and I got to sit down and have dinner with her and just talk about all these experiences and all that fun stuff. And then my mother's side of the family, that was my father's. So on my mother's side of the family, my Uncle David, my mom's youngest brother, he was the first chair jazz trumpet in the Presidential Jazz Band, and then also in the Marine Corps Jazz Band. What? And he is a music teacher. And then other than him and my godmother and my grandmother, who played clarinet and piano, and my great-great-grandmother, also on my mother's side, she was a drummer. And those are the only musical people that I have in my family that actually did something with music,
That is awesome.
Actually got to do something.
I mean, to have that kind of lineage in your family,
not many, but
it's not many, but they're impactful.
Right.
But military band, not a lot of people get into that.
Right. I wanted to do that.
That's one of those, when I was in high school and going, it was ooh, maybe I could do this. And so, trying to be a saxophonist in the military band was one of my things to try to do in life. So yeah, man, that's super dope to see the impact that you know of too. The impact that these people had in music and in your family lives. So that's super dope. What drew you to actually recording music, and when did you find your first like in studio session or your first session, like recording a song?
I believe my first session recording in a real studio. That are you referencing? Was it just ever in general, or was it
ever in general? When did you record your first song?
I would say in 2012 or 2013.
And how old were you then?
I was maybe 14 to 16 years old.
Okay.
14 to 16. Because
Teenager,
I graduated in 2014, right? I graduated in 2014.
Okay.
I'm only 28 right now.
Oh, wow. You're young.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still young, and I'm turning 29 November 3rd.
Hey.
Yeah, Scorpio
we
gang.
Celebrate her.
And then, boom, I got really, really, really introduced to jazz drums, jazz funk drums, and Latin drums when I was coming out of middle school and high school. But when I was in high school, I had a band of, it was a quartet, and it was called MFQ. And a lot of people called it the motherfucking quartet, but it was actually the Mid-Florida Quartet, right? And it was made of me on drums, Finn Jordan on bass. I don't know if any of these people still play music, by the way. I'm not in contact with them. I haven't been for years, at least over 10 years. And so Finn Jordan on bass, Evan Ruffino on guitar, and Jerry Haynes on the keys and synths. And we made up a powerhouse quartet that traveled all over North, Mid, and South Florida doing jazz shit, like little bars.
That's what's
shit.
up.
And it was really, really cool to where we had a real good grandiose following in Daytona Beach and Orlando and Jacksonville, to where we had to cut a fucking album of like good standards and a couple of original shit that we did.
Really?
And I put the band's contact information, and that's when we burned it down all on the CD, and we sold CDs at gigs that we did. But that was like the actual cool first project recording that I did. But when I was like 12 or 13 years old, I went to Winter Park, Orlando, Florida, to record like my own like YouTube demo shit as I'm about to be coming out of like sophomore year in high school. I think it was like freshman, sophomore year. And I just, my dad was just like, you know, you need to have something to show people like right here and right now, like the skills that you got, you know, and the potential that you have on the drums.
Dope.
And my dad was really adamant on me taking my drums as far as I exponentially can. And I was very, very proud of that. And I didn't want to like fuck up that musical bond between me and my dad, because my mom was also super supportive and never doubted me. And she always loved to watch me drum. And it sucks I haven't been able to play in front of my family for years, though. Like because I've been out here for 4 years, and before that, like I lived in Knoxville, Tennessee for 2 years.
Right.
Not doing no music at all out there, in a really effed situation, but I don't even want to get into that.
So the folks have never seen this awesomeness that is you
out here
on these drums out here.
Ever. Nothing.
What?
They only have footage and whatever they get to see on Instagram or anything like that.
Man, they're going to be shocked and in awe and proud and everything when they see you live, boy. I'm telling you.
Right. Like, it's just been a long time.
Shout out to the fam for encouraging you to go as far as you could. Man, I love that. I love any parent that pushes their kid, especially a kid that's in music.
Mm-hmm.
Because music is one of those things. It's like, yo, not a lot of people do make it. But the ones that keep pushing do make it. Locally, something could happen. You could catch a commercial. You could, right now, we've got the Raiders, we've got the Aces, we've got all this good stuff. And all musicians like you guys could be in the background just writing these songs. Especially something, you know, that's local, that's something that, you know, gets you to the, you know, feel of Vegas or something like that, or your experience here, and somebody else hears it and catches it and was like, hey, can we use this song for, you know, our intro song for the Aces or for the Raiders? And next thing you know, you're the local hit. Now you've got, now you got a record deal. Now you're actually pushed inside. So I love that your family said, hey, keep making music. Keep going. I think, you know, life is going to be life. You're going to have to get a job. You're going to have to do all this.
Yeah.
But don't forget your talent.
Right.
I love that for you. I love that for you.
That's all it ever was.
Your first album.
Mm-hmm.
How was that recording experience?
It was Honestly, really fun and probably the most laid back and least tense situation that I've been in musically, because doing that all through in high school, like I feel like I didn't have anything really much to think about, worry about, and to feel like I had to execute there at the moment other than just being present with the other three guys that I'm working with. But otherwise, they were all older than me because I was the youngest one in the group. I'm always the youngest one everywhere that I went, you know?
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
I end up being the old head in the room all the time.
But regardless of my age, they were really just, they overlooked that, and they really truly took benefit to what I could do for them. And it wasn't my idea to record. It was, I think it was Jerry's, the key players, or Evan's thing to record, because when we were out at our shows, we had to record something, but it was really, really the dopest process, because there was a lot of trial and error on a certain couple of tracks that we did, because they were new, and the fucked up part that we did not knowing is practicing certain things before going into the studio. You know, it was kind of on a whimish kind of vibe. And then on the other hand, we did at least 4 things that we knew solid, had down. Original songs, 2 other songs that we did solid. But there was 3 songs on the shit that to where I had to take a solo, the guitarist had to take a solo, bassist had a featured track, and I remember not being happy with like 3 songs, like years later down the road, after looking at how my development and my playing and my mentality of what I do.
When you look at your form, you're like,
Yeah.
oh my God, that sucked.
Dude, literally, I'm the biggest fucking self-critic, but that's why I'm so hard on others also, is because I see the value in my own growth, and that I could pull that also out of others.
People don't understand that. Like, sometimes I see the potential in you, so I'm just going to ride you a little harder.
Yeah.
Like, you still the homie, but I'm like going to cuss you out a little bit more than everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Love you.
Ask any artist that I work with out here, or ask any person that I've MD'd for, like music directed for, and like ran the show. Like, ask them how I conduct a rehearsal or how I conduct the room, and it's like, it's no funny business. You're on point, and that's it. Is because of the background of where I come from. I really not only humble self, but at the same side pride myself in that background, coming from. Like,
I feel
just
you on
great
that.
corporate work in Orlando, like wonderful corporate side of things that I'm not going to get too big and heavy to.
Right.
Working on cruise ships for 5.5 years, Cirque du Soleil, you know what I mean? And it's just all of that high capacity gigs and experiences, that XP points is what lets me be able to run my game a little bit harder. And that's it.
And this is why, when y'all book him as a drummer, y'all got to pay this man. You hear the experience he has just in life in general. That's life experience this man has.
Shit, my rates went up 4 months ago.
Talk about it. Talk about it. He said, boy, yesterday's price ain't the same price.
That's right.
I'm telling you. And it never will be. Shoot, my homeboy just told me to raise my prices, bro. He's like, hey, you've been doing this for a while, man. Like, up the game. Like, you're on TV, bro. Like, you're on your show is on TV. It's like, you can still go back and stream it. Like, you need to stop playing with these people. And I was like, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't recognize, like, that's the kind of work, like, that experience, like, being in the trenches, just getting in life experience through other things. Corporate world. You said Cirque du Soleil. I can only imagine the things you learned being just around, just being there. The learning experience you have in that is just awesome. You working as a director, you're a solo artist. You've worked as a group, so you know team ethics. You know how to work solo. You know every dynamic of working musically with and without people.
Yeah.
Which I feel makes an amazing solo artist, because then you know what to look for yourself.
Right.
And it can also make you your own worst critic, though. So, you know.
That's a very contradicting true point. I'm not even going to hold you. That's really true.
It can make you your own worst critic. And so, in that note, I always say, just put it out.
Yeah. That's what Tabor and Los always be saying. You know, it's like, don't sit on things, put it out there. There's no reason to shelf it, you know?
Somebody said on the internet, he said, you don't have to worry about everything being perfect. And this was hitting in my video producer mind, like, because I'm sitting there thinking about today. I'm like, oh, man, I can't hook up the audio to the camera and this and that, da-da-da. And somebody said, man, just put it out dusty. What?
Right.
It was like, just put it out. Even if it's dusty, put it out. You'll get better later.
Right.
You'll clean the lens later. But do it.
Right.
Just do it. Just do it.
Right.
Like, and you'll figure it out. And once I got that concept in my head, it was like, oh shit, just do it. Mm-hmm. Just find a way, it'll work. And I think that's what makes just for great people in general, man.
Yeah.
Let's get into some of your music here.
Dude, yeah.
Put this on a little pause. Here we'll be back with some new music from G in here in a hot moment, folks.
Dig.
All right, cool. Let's airdrop some stuff.
Sure.
All right, we got some new music coming in from our friend G over here. I'm going to have him introduce this new song that we're going to release on, when are we releasing this?
We're releasing this on the 20th of this month of September.
Okay, the 20th on this month of September, and the track name is Juicy.
Juicy with a G. That's right.
Let's get into it.
Thank you.
Listen, you don't wanna miss. You can leave it all at home. Yeah, I heard that line before. Have a couple drinks, then out the door. Too much not to reminisce. All the bliss from our first kiss. Often lost in mind. It could be a longer trip. And the seas are making time. Not even a wave or a bar. Told to get her act right. Looking that she pulling up and surprise. Everybody's going to the party. Have a real good time. And this might make you feel juicy. So do it. Cause this might make you feel juicy. So do it. Cause this might make you feel juicy. Damn, what do you know like that? Girl, we halfway home. See you comfy, you can stay in your zone. Gotta stay on top, but don't leave it alone. First thing that I'm gonna catch your eye. Followed it up with some contact. Honey, we different, no waiting in line. At least I can see where your mind's at. Action for more. Got nothing but time. 2 minutes from home. Don't have to reply. You say that I'm yours. I'm calling you mine. We open the door. The rest is sublime. The ball's in your court. You know what you're doing. Keep throwing it back. It's not out of your Don't care where we heading as long as you're choosing. That's all I'm trying to tell you, baby girl. Doing no hands at all. Put it on cruise control. Keep it down on the low. Ain't no telling when we get home. Doing no hands at all. Put it on cruise control. Keep it down on the low. Ain't no telling when we get home. And this might make you feel juicy. So do it. Cause this might make you feel juicy. So do it. And this might make you feel juicy. So do it. Cause this might make you feel juicy. So do it.
Why you kill him like that? Why you kill him like that?
Thanks,
Ooh,
bro. I appreciate you. Thank
you had me in here bopping, bro.
Praise God.
Oh man, that was that is perfect. Like in the house, barbecue going, we just grooving. I got the smoke up.
That's lit.
Bro, that is in the rotation.
Thank you, bro.
That is in rotation. I love that.
Thank you, man.
And I love that my friends make dope music.
Dude, thank you.
I love that my friends don't make shit music. My friends make dope music that I want to play at the barbecue. So, folks, if you come to my barbecue and you hear Juicy with a G, just know the man in front of me is the one who made this song. And man,
Thank you, bro. I appreciate
Dog.
that so much.
Dog.
That means a lot. I work really, really hard at what I do, and I have a tremendous team behind me. And all we're fucking trying to do is just get that song out there as fast as possible, because it's just been a long time coming. Because all the music that I have coming out, like I've already been doing it live. I've already done like a half-hour set, of all just original stuff.
damn.
And that's the coolest thing that I could say that I've done, that unfortunately not a lot of people say that they've gotten to do at wonderful venues like down off of Fremont or Main Street, or like new places like that we haven't heard of a lot of people just yet. So shout out to like Jay Douglas, for putting me on at the Swan Dive, and when he didn't have to do that, but he came to my show at Taverna at the Gym Jam, and he seen my set, and he was just like, I gotta have me some of that Juicy, before I go on stage.
Bro, you've been laying sauce for a minute though. Like,
Yeah.
Okay. Little low key fact, people don't know that I was introduced to this person from Demir Major.
Shout out to Mir. That's my sister. I love her so much.
Yeah. Definitely. I'm going to have to reach out to Demir, have her on the show again.
She's
Friend of the
definitely
show.
one of the first artists
Friend
that
of
I've
the
worked
show.
with out here. Definitely.
Yeah?
She's like my top first 5 artists that I've ever worked with out here.
That's what's up. So, yeah, that's how I got introduced to you. And then I've just been slowly on this path of just your journey. And to hear this,
Thank you.
slaps. I'm telling you. Like, what was the inspiration behind this song? Because this is dope.
Dude, believe it or not, my friends, well, honestly, first it was Los that was just like, Jimmy, you help other people with writing songs and writing music. And obviously, he said that with my development, like my voice could not sound bad, and having my own sound and my own tone. He was just like, Los and Tabor were just like, you wouldn't sound bad if you tried this, and at least if you just tried.
Right.
And so like I went ahead and produced around a song called, what's it called? Actually, the beat was called Juicy by a producer named Cheap Limousine, and I think he's a West Coast producer, and I don't think he's even heard Juicy yet, but I'm gonna send it to him,
Definitely got to do that.
and he's gonna be like, "Wow, you reinvented
Like, you did
my beat."
this?
But yeah, I orchestrated the drums on it. I wrote the horn parts for it, like the horns that you hear in there, the real live saxophones.
You wrote those horns?
Yeah, everything in the song, like I had wrote and produced and reinvented with Los and Tabor. And
Next
Femi
time you
Shaw.
write a song, I'm hopping on.
Hell yeah, bro.
Dog, I'm going to pull out the saxophone because I need to be a part of this.
I got you.
History right here that we got in the building.
It's there's gonna be a video actually coming about the making of this song, and to where I had a day where I recorded drums and a day where I recorded like the stacked, like the saxophone parts, and the stacked sax and stacked horn parts, like the trumpet parts,
Right.
and then with that added in Jeremiah Rios' gloss. And if you know who Jeremiah is, like Jeremiah used to be Lil Wayne's on tour sound engineer, and he's done work with Blake Shelton, fucking Paula Abdul, all these great people, Salt and Pepper.
Legends.
Like he produced one of the soundtracks that was on the newest Space Jam movie, which was cool, which was with Salt and Pepper and all that.
What?
Yeah, dude's worked with so many people.
That's
and I'm
awesome.
Honored to have him put hands on my song like that. So
Yeah.
It's like, yes,
It's like a wizard being in the
Gandalf.
right. Gandalf's hands laying a nice little yada on there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
dude,
talking about?
he gave my song a back massage and a smack on the ass and sent it out the door.
Yeah, now he
You know
laid
what
some
I'm saying?
sauce.
He said, yeah, get out of here and put it out there now.
Right? laid you some sauce and said, get out of here, boy.
I felt so proud to hear that afterwards, and I was just so proud to be in the room while it was getting worked on and to hear what he felt was needed. So he, Los, Tabor, and I really, really nurtured the piss out of that song. Like, really nurtured the shit out of that.
It sounds like it.
And that was
it sounds like you
I
put
think
some
that was
work
like
in
the sixth
sixth edit.
Yeah, thank you. I couldn't find the word, but yeah, that was the sixth edit, and it took a while, but like, we got it perfect to where like that was it, because it sounded so different. But I love the way it sounds right now.
Oh man, keep it just like this.
Yeah.
Don't do no more edits. Get the cover art.
It's done.
Throw
All
that
that's
out.
Done. The pre-save link is already out there.
So, hey, folks, look for this in the
Spotify.
description on this. You'll see the description when we talk about this later on. I'm going to get all that information from them here. And that pre-save link will be in the description on Spotify and then on YouTube here later on when we air this episode.
You dig?
So, another track that we're not going to play, but that you think that we as a people should listen to get who you are as a musician. Like, what's some music that we can get into, look up on our own, and find out who you are.
Oh, man.
And where is it at?
Like music?
Yeah.
Of mine?
Yes, sir.
This is going to be my first song.
What?
Coming out. Yeah, this is my first single.
Hold on, wait. You've laid sauce on all these other people's music.
Mm-hmm.
And this has been a couple of years I've been following you now. You've laid sauce on
years.
all this other music. Mm-hmm. And this is going to be I just played your premiere?
Yes, yeah.
Holy shit. Y'all, if y'all just saw my fucking face. I'm playing this man's premiere music.
Yeah, you just did the first time ever.
Oh, shit. This is an honor.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Yo, no, I'm dead serious because like I really wanted to hear like more music on you, and just to hear that I just played your premiere.
Yeah.
I've got the first track in my phone. Ha ha.
You do.
Ha ha.
You do.
Yo, that's like having gold in your hands right now. That's super dope, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh man, I can't wait to fucking just blow this up now.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna promote the shit out of this.
Thank you, dude.
Bro, okay, so now we gotta have a follow-up because we need more music.
I'd love to
And,
let you hear at least one or two more if that's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, let's go. We're gonna get into some new music here. Give us a hot second. We'll be right back, y'all.
Thank you, man. It's a good story.
This sounds like a really, really good story that we need to have on air.
Hey.
Okay. So, y'all just got some new music. And we got a good story behind one of these songs here. So, okay. So we have, what's the first song you sent me?
Arms Reach.
Okay. So we got Arms Reach, and then I've got another track called R&D.
Which stands for Rubies and Diamonds.
Rubies and Diamonds.
Yep.
Now, Rubies and Diamonds, he was just telling me that he wrote this one.
Yeah.
And it's a great, uplifting song, but there's a little dark history behind it.
And I wouldn't even go as far as to even say
It's not dark history. It's just a little competition in there.
It was, no, I wouldn't even say a competition. It was just made out of anger because, and spite, because I felt like at the time, one of my gyms was telling me that, I don't know, you're kind of putting yourself in a creative box thinking already about a song that like you ain't even really started writing for, but you have a concept, and so that's really going to limitate you. And so I was just like, well, I'll show you.
Like,
know?
we finna make this song.
Yeah, I'm going to make this song, yeah. But the thing
you're not going to stop me.
Is like just as I was finishing writing Juicy, getting off the plane, and I just rounded off Juicy, I came getting picked up by Tabor Shy, and I was telling him about this concept and about the beat and everything that I was doing it on. I showed it to him, and he was just like, "That's cool, Jim, but you're kind of limiting yourself, and like you really, I mean, well, I don't know. You know, it was a big question mark on the whole me putting it out there in general. But then again, out of that feeling of you probably wouldn't be able to pull that off, you know, and it probably wasn't even that vibe being given off, you know, and it was just you know, you should really look out for yourself, and before you put yourself in a box and, you know, stick to a plan, try this, else, the other, and the third instead, and consider this. And I didn't, and I just went around that.
Just went all the way around
I
it.
went all the way around, and I made that song, Rubies and Diamonds, out of kind of like angry, like I'll show you. Yeah, and by far, it's one of my favorite songs that I made.
Well, on that note, then, folks, we are going to play Rubies and Diamonds, or R&D.
R&D. Here we go.
I'd rather flood your heart instead of your wrists.
I flood that shit, baby.
Promise you it don't get better than this. I do much better when I'm under pressure.
But you know that.
Talking about the marquees, flawless face, you gon' need an umbrella. Yeah, it's kinda funny how it's nothing to me, but something to you.
Ain't that funny, right?
Yeah, and just the other week you say you do anything to walk around my shoes.
Say what?
Honey, you're too close to see the true point of view.
Back it up a little bit.
I said, last thing I'd ever make you do, decrease your value. You remind me of rubies, diamonds, baby, sapphires and crystal lakes and warm showers and daydreams. Never wasting a dime, out the way taking flights.
Oh, yeah.
You sitting right by my side, it's everything I like. This is as far as you'll go. If this get out of control, can leave you covered in gold. I can see this getting This is as far as you'll go. If this get out of control, can leave you covered in gold. I can see this getting It's just cause I'm alone, don't give you the notion. Now in bed, you stare me up and down, I get you no motion.
But you already know that, right?
Baby said the miles blue just like the ocean. But she wanna take a dip in. That was she was hoping. The man you came with, I could see you in the muse. The opals on my chest done change your whole mood. Yeah, I'm looking back, don't you act so confused. A little blush with a smile, I'm that smooth. You a diamond in the rough, you ain't nothing like them. You take your own path while they following trends. Our time is so precious, it reminds me of when I'm looking at gems, cause you remind me of rubies, diamonds, baby, sapphires and crystal lakes and warm showers and daydreams. Never wasted a dime, I'm out the way taking flights. You sitting right by my side, that's everything that I like.
Stop
I
it.
never wasted no dime, baby girl, but let me tell you something.
Stop it.
I could certainly leave you covered in gold. Don't you ever forget that. We out the way taking flights.
Oh,
Some real
jeez.
cool, some slight shit.
He's killing them, y'all.
Rubies.
Do y'all hear this?
Man.
I literally am watery-eyed right now. If you knew me, you know me. Good music like hits my soul.
Thank you, bro.
And wow.
I knew you'd appreciate those sax and horn riffs up in
You saw me when I put
Yeah,
when
you-
I did like this.
Yeah, you went like this.
I was
You were
like-
like, hold on, let me just savor that for a
Let me
second.
just listen to these horns.
Cool.
Oh, another one. Like,
Thank you, bro. I appreciate
man,
that a lot.
bro.
Thank you.
Bro, when I tell you, like, meeting individuals who actually appreciate live music
Me too. Yeah, man.
and real musicians in the room and to utilize them in that real analog sound. Oh,
Thank you,
my
man.
God. You're bringing back real music.
Cool. That's what
You're
I
bringing
wanna
back your real music to my playlist, and I'm a fan.
do. Thank you, bro.
I'm a fan. I've been a fan because of the sauce you've laid on other people's work, but I am a fan of you as an artist.
Thank you, man.
That
means a lot.
People, y'all need to when his album drops, y'all need to be the first people, like in line. y'all need to beat me to the line. If y'all don't beat me to the line, y'all lost. Because I'm going to be first. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I've got dibs, first spot in the line. I'm there. Album's dropping. I'm actually going to go to his profile, go to the pre-save link. I'm going to buy it with my own money.
Right.
To support. See, this is how you really support your people too. Buy their album with your own money. You know, that job you went to 9 to 5, you worked 80 hours, give your boy $15. You was going to give him 20 because he was going to ask you for $20 anyway, so just put it into his album and give him 15. You got a friend who's going to ask you for $20. Give it to your friend who makes music and put it into their album.
He cares about the things that you're listening to. That's all. I care.
And you can tell because he went out and he got people that really play instruments.
The soul out of the instruments too.
I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. Got the wood out them woodwinds.
Shit.
The brass out that brass section.
They put the ass in brass in a good way.
I'm telling you. Put their foot in it, boy. I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you. You're an amazing artist.
Thank you, man.
Amazing artist. I can't wait to hear this next song that we're about to get into.
It's a little more slowed down, but
okay.
Hey, it's like, again, live though with a band. It's probably one of my favorite songs other than this other track that I got with Big Ib. It's a collaborative track also with Los, me, and Big Ib out here. He's also Las Vegas local artist on the Grand Come Up. He's fantastic. Probably one of the best freestylers and like in your face, ready to go on the go rappers that I've ever fucking met in my life.
Oh shit!
Other than Dylan Jacob and Sinocious, you know, if you ever follow Everyone's Important on Instagram, you know him and Dylan Jacob go crazy live on TikTok and fucking put Soulja Boy to shame on TikTok live battling and all that fun shit.
That's what's up.
And that's cool. That's cool to see and witness that in real time, like last year.
Yeah,
that was fucking cool.
Yeah, that was super dope.
And yeah, man, I can't wait for you to hear this next one. It slows things down a bit.
All right. Mm-hmm. And this one is Arm's Reach.
Yep.
Baby, gotta keep you in arm's reach. Yeah, yeah. Your body look better in Palm Beach. Yeah, yeah. Even when you're gone, your fragrance on me. Yeah, yeah. I barely left, you already calling. Yeah. Can we just live in the moment? Realize we've been chosen. Spent too many nights lonely. You and me both, one and the same. What can I say? Winters in Rome, summers in Spain. But at the end of the day, my side of the bed still at your place. Not to mention you've been staying on my mind. Love mama, I'd never lie. You're the reason now for me reaching out when you're around. Got me even down. Feeling impatient, send a location. Be there when I get a chance. You out of placement, it's like I'm missing a hand. Baby, gotta keep you in arm's reach. Yeah, yeah. Your body look better in Palm Beach. Yeah, yeah. Even when you're gone, your fragrance on me. Yeah, yeah. I barely left, you already calling. Yeah.
Look, keeping these guys off of you is like a full-time job. And you doing your part, you deserve a raise. Shit, the way you bleeding them hearts and you keep them in the dark, leave me in amazement. Yeah, when you feel tired, don't worry, sleep in. I'll pick up the day shift. Graveyard, swing shift, overtime, weekend shit. I don't even need payment. Tilly, I'm taking. Cause I think I can. Yeah, girl, think I can. Give you my heart, never leave your hand. Always keep you in my wingspan. And when you long gone, I need an Armstrong. Or the long arm of the law. Yeah, in my call log, you the all-star. You never fall far from the top. Not in my place, then I'm incomplete. All these other lames want in your sheets. Whatever you need to be like, leave it to me. The look on your face that say, read it and weak. Give me a finger for the band and I'm all knees. You say you need a hand, we can fall deep. Girl, you know my plans are revolving around you. I'm a calm breeze. So.
Baby, gotta keep you in arm's reach. Yeah, yeah. Your body look better in Palm Beach. Yeah, yeah. Even when you're gone, your fragrance on me. Yeah, yeah. I barely left, you already calling. Yeah. Baby, gotta keep you in arm's reach. Yeah, yeah. Your body look better in Palm Beach. Yeah. Even when you're gone, your fragrance on me. Yeah. I barely left, you already calling. Yeah.
And I know exactly the song I am playing from my girl.
You dig?
You dig. This is the one, you put this on in the car when you're cruising. You got your lady on your side, you know what I'm talking about.
You just got a smoothie and you're heading home.
Headed home, you got to keep it in arm's reach.
Indeed.
Bro.
I know, right? Nothing's even out yet, and I'm pissed off about it.
No, like, how is this musical talent just hidden in that
Plain
brain?
sight.
Just in plain sight. Like, he's out here walking around being as fly as he is. Y'all see him. You know what I'm talking about? Real subtle swag, you know what I'm talking about? And he's
Jonah Hill swag.
And he's just got all this talent that nobody has heard until, we will hear it now. And then the debut album drops.
On the 20th.
On the 20th?
Well, the album is coming a little bit later, but I got
But the single.
4 singles are dropping in a row. 4 singles that are all nothing but me.
Nice.
And then I got, I think, 3 or 4 more dropping right of that.
Dope.
And then the James has a project album coming out that's called The Gymnasium. And then also The Jungle Gym, volume tapes 1 and 2. So yeah, all the people that are of the James band, like the horn players, our guitar player, me, Los, Tabor, Jazzy, Fendi Sean, Savon, all these people, we all have individual music, not only with each other, but also coming out just in general. So we have like the Jungle Gym volume tapes 1 and 2. Our collective is as the Gymnasium. We have like the step out sessions. That's all going to be visual, like step outs with like the hanging mic drop type shit that Azay Productions that be doing for them artists and stuff. Azay. And then boom,
yes, sir.
Then my actual project tape is going to come out.
That's dope, man. I can't wait.
Man,
I can't wait, bro.
I'm just ready for Juicy to be the first of the flood of music that's coming from the James, because Los just dropped Homesick. That actually got him, and also Tabor with his song If This Is, and Sticky Slide. That's on Shaq's and this other dude's contest going on right now.
Nice.
I don't know if you saw that, but like,
yeah, I saw that on the ground.
They're pushing their way through like categories, and I think there was only 64 people that got chosen. But since there's 2 of them, that's actually like 2 and actually 6 odds to actually beat these groups.
Oh wow!
So it's like it levels the playing field even harder for the James,
Nice.
Which is cool. It's like once one person hopefully gets it, the other people will
follow right up on the line.
It'll snowball right into it. Yeah, and Shaq just upped the ante of putting one of the singles that actually wins the whole competition in the new NBA, like in the new 2K. And then also the prize just went from, I think, $5,000 to $10,000, which is fucking awesome.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, Shaq just decided to do that. And then not only that, like, God forbid, if you don't get first, like second and third place is still a lot of like bands of cash money.
Right.
So,
and
like,
you got to think about the connections.
The connections, and already there's the streamings that's already going to be coming from this.
Right.
Like the dude who's already hosting the show already put it as like the opening music. You know,
that's what's up.
Like for what's his name? Tabor, for Sticky Slide.
That's what's up.
Which is awesome. And then Shaq just straight reacted to Homesick. And I feel bad that I didn't get on that competition, because I could have submitted Juicy, but I didn't, because I was kind of knocking it for a second. I'm just like, I was in a mood and I was not having it. And I was just like, you guys do it regardless of whatever I'm talking about.
Right.
Because fuck, just do it.
Like, right.
I'm in my head. Don't be in your head.
Right.
So,
don't let me be in your head.
Yeah, exactly.
Do your thing. Mm-hmm. I'm still here to support. I'm your brother.
Exactly.
And rock out, bro. That's going to be dope.
Exactly.
That's dope.
And I really, really hope this contest goes far for them, like to the fucking end for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I really,
amazing strides.
I really just hope people are able to digest my music well, because all I want to do is just be kind of, in a sense, grandfathered in to the artistry community side of things, just being like a impeccable like master accompanist on the drums and as a music director to so many people. Like, I just wanted to just feel welcomed by how much I've already helped people blossom, you know? And that's all. Nothing crazy.
You got this, bro.
Thank you.
You got this. From the music that we just heard on this podcast, the sauce you've laid on everybody else's music here in Vegas, I can guarantee when your album drops, you going to get some listens.
I really
And
hope
if
so.
you don't, people, you are asleep. This man makes amazing music. Like, y'all know me. I'm a Currency, Larry June.
Me too.
Anything from the South is in my playlist, chopped and screwed all day. But when I need to slow it down, you know, I got a pretty lady in the car with me.
Boom.
I'm putting on some good music, and I just found some real good music.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
So, G, I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you for lacing us with the talent that you have.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Thanks for premiering it.
Man, it was an honor for me to premiere your new music to the world. That's super dope.
Beyond. Thank you.
Man, no, thank you. Is there anything that you want to tell the people that they should be looking out for? We already said Juicy with a G dropping on the
20th.
The 20th, you guys. Get that pre-save link. Now, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Next up, I have in the building coming in, like right after you, I've got Los coming.
Right now?
I'm talking about an hour.
Oh, cool.
After him, I've got Tabor tomorrow.
Cool.
Who does G think should be on the Growing with Drewski podcast?
I'm going to pick 3.
Let's do it.
I'll pick 3 for you.
Let's do it. Okay, we're setting the trend, y'all. Y'all got to pick 3. Foster did it. G's doing it. It's called 3s. We picking 3s.
That's a good number.
All right, we got 3. Who do we think should be on the Growing with Drewski podcast?
I truly would love to see, first and foremost, an artist that I always very, very much looked up to and loved their style of writing and just, being a wonderful person in the community, you know.
Okay.
I really, really would love to see Blake Wisner on here. That'd be cool.
Wisner, okay.
Yeah, because I love his music. His writing style is great. He has wonderful wordplay, and he's a wonderful engineer. Him, I would love to see Zao, Kingdom of Zao.
Ooh, yeah, I've been following him for a hot minute.
Yeah.
His journey has been amazing, too, to follow.
Yeah.
And his voice.
I know. He is a harmonizing powerhouse. I feel like he's culminated of Journey, the Eagles, and Queen all into one person, and all being able to embody it with like Pharrell vibes, and that's like so cool.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, like I don't even want to be biased in any way. It's not being biased, but my lady, my girlfriend Jazzy Cadiente, because she has as well a lot to bring to the table, a lot to talk about, and her music as well has shown impeccable growth through the years that I've known her, being out here in Vegas, you know. And together we have a song, you know, that we just made together.
Okay.
Yeah, we wrote one of my songs for me that I didn't show you today. That's going to be one of my singles. It's called The Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, and that
Super dope.
And we wrote that together, kind of about each other.
Aw.
Yeah, but nobody really had ever known that until like just this last month. Yeah. And so
so this was under wraps for a minute.
Yeah, for a good month and a half to 2 months. It was very, very under the wraps. And then these last 2 months, people were apparent, you know, slowly.
Hold on, wait. So when I saw y'all at Moonlight, were y'all together then?
No.
You were courting.
Yeah. Indeed. Yep.
Congratulations on the new relationship, because that's an awesome one to see.
We're just uber happy, and the music that's going to be coming out between the two of us and just the projects is going to be great.
That's going to be dope.
Really great.
Can't wait to see that.
Amen.
Can't wait to see that. Well, man, thank you so much for being on the Growing with Drewski podcast. Thank you for taking the time out of your day. You could have been anywhere, but you decided to be here with me in the library, doing some dope things, creating history.
Man, give me some.
Dropping new songs.
Appreciate that, Drew.
Brother, it's a pleasure, man. And I can't wait to see what's coming up next for me, bro. I can't wait.
Me too.
Oh, man.
Let's get Juicy out first.
Let's get Juicy out first. Everybody, tell everybody your socials, where they can find you at, so we can listen to all this music, get the pre-save link going. And, yeah, we're going to end the show that way.
So really fast, my name, Mr. Genarro Florio. That's MR.GENNAROFLORIO. My actual real name, Genarro Florio. And that's how you could find me out there on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, and all that stuff. You can actually pull up my old like mid-Florida jazz quartet recording, and you could hear some of my old stuff from back when I was a fucking teenager. And you could dig up some dirt on me, probably musically wise, and see how terrible I was, and up until today. So fuck yeah. So thank you, Mr. Genarro Florio. Fucking checking out.
All right, and that is the end. Thank you guys, and this is the Growing with Drewski Podcast.